Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to All the Words You Wrote. My name is MS Punker1, and last video we went out to the next town over this again to have some breakfast, and after that we just went for a walk and actually went to buy some swimsuits because Mario, or our character, was thinking about summer and going to the beach. And what a coincidence then so that we just happened to walk by a storefront with swimsuits. So we went in there and bought some. When we see what happens now. A few days pass, during which little of note occurs. Hijiri consents to eating her meals in the living room with me, which is a marked improvement over her previous self-imposed isolation. But she doesn't mention my proposed trip to the beach. I tried to broach the subject a few times, but Hijiri dismisses me with a curt, "We can go there if I feel like it." As time wears on, I begin to wonder whatever Hijiri will ever feel like it. Seems doubtful. Hijiri can be awfully stubborn. I'm afraid that the cute polka dot bikini of hers, which I took such pains to pick out, will go unworn and unloved at the bottom of her wardrobe. But during the first week of August, Hijiri surprises me. Hijiri grosses while slumping at the living room table. The cheek pressed against the smooth lacquered wood. Probably said something wrong there as usual. And so it is, with this begrudging announcement that I set my plans in motion. Look up directions to the nearest beach, which, as per Hijiri's earlier remark, is a good 3 hours away. Ooh. The distance doesn't bother me, though not when I'll be able to spend a full day in Hijiri's oh so charming company. I try on my own swimsuit that evening to check whatever it still fits. It does, thank goodness. When set about preparing a basket with all the bits and pieces we need for our venture. I'm guessing we are not about to see neither Mario or Hijiri in a swimsuit because people are cowards. I pack us a couple of towels, a few bottled drinks, and some sunscreen. That bottle of sunscreen comes as a surprise. I didn't think Hijiri would own any, given she hardly ever goes outside. When does she have a chance to use it? It should be put to good use during our beach trip at least, alongside that cute bikini I picked out. I can't wait. I wake up early the following morning, quivering with excitement, and while away my time with a few simple chores. Don't bother rushing Hijiri until 8 a.m. I doubt she'd be responsive before then, or our impending trip to the beach notwithstanding. If there's anything Hijiri likes more than pancakes, it's insulting me. And if there's anything she likes more than that, it's her own bed. It takes a bit of effort to wake Hijiri up, but the promise of homemade pancakes finally compels her to crawl out from under her covers. I whip up a few golden brown pancakes for the both of us while she's getting changed. Then serve them to her in the living room, complete with sticky maple syrup. Get up. We have a busy day ahead of us. Hijiri is so sleepy she doesn't say much during breakfast. She's too focused on trying to guide her spared bits of pancakes into her mouth, as opposed to her cheek. Breakfast consumed. I wash the dishes in double quick time, then head to the car. The Hijiri is already waiting. The drive to the nearest seaside town progresses smoothly enough, despite a whole bunch of very literal bumps in the road. I swear, these countryside roads are death traps. They very thin, they snake through the mountains like, well, snakes, or maybe length of string. It might have been built with convenience in mind, but their age is starting to show. When were they last served? I guess it's not high on the prefectural government's to-do list, given how few people live around these parts, but it ticks me off. I took nice smooth roads for granted back when I lived in Kawasaki. Not that I ever utilized these roads. I didn't have a car on my own back then. Public transport was too convenient not to use. Countryside really is a whole different world. The road evens out a little, thank goodness, and it joins into the highway. There are more cars around here to contend with, but the roads are mostly straight, which makes them way easier to navigate. Hijiri and I eventually arrive at our destination. After a bit of backtracking, I might have gotten a little lost during the last leg of our journey, at around 11:30. I park our car by the ocean, then head out onto the beach, arms outstretched to greet the sunshine. We're finally here. It's the beach. Ines slinks along behind me like an ill-tempered cat, her arms folded. So in that regard, I guess she isn't that much like a cat. Cats, as far as I know, can't fold their arms. I know, but come on, can't you be a little more enthusiastic? What about pancakes? Have a beach? I don't think you're supposed to eat the beach, so... But it's like so pretty. Hijiri hurums and turns her nose up in the air. Now you're being petty. That's not just a bit of sand out here. We have loads and loads of it. He nudges nearby sand dune disconsolately. Well, it will if you kick it like that. I smile and shake my head. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that you are the person who created Princess Luna. She's so sweet and optimistic, and you're so... I was going to use those exact words. Such unflattering terms might have crossed my mind once or twice. Hijiri folds her arms. Only in attitude. In terms of appearance, you're way too cute to be a husk. I grin, then scan the beach on one hand held to my brow. Hijiri might not think much of our new surroundings, but I think the beach looks charming. This beach is almost like something from a travel brochure, though it's a little smaller than something you expect to find out in, say, Okinawa. Not that I've ever been there. The sand is golden the sand is golden as is the sunlight, and the azure ocean is crystal clear. It's still pretty early in the morning, but this beach seems like a relatively popular destination. There's quite a few people here already, relaxing beneath parasols spread into the sand. Group of tanned girls, I think they might be high school students, are playing an enthusiastic game of beach volleyball by the shore. And a few kids are busy piling up sand onto a rather impressive sand structure, maybe. They're probably building a castle, but it's loop-sided. I can't quite tell. Giving it their all, though, which is what truly matters. I share them inside my heart, like I'm at a superhero show. You can do it. I believe in you. It sounds such a nice day. I inhale deeply. The scent of salty sea air trickles my nostrils, and my hair flutters about my shoulders. I've been cooped up in that car for way too long. I think I'm gonna take off my clothes and go for a swim. I wore my swimsuit underneath my clothes for this very purpose. It's easy for me to shimmy out of my skirt and shirt to reveal my swimsuit beneath. It's kinda smart, actually. Oh, we actually get to see it. Wearing a bikini I picked her up a while back from some boutique in Tokyo. I bought it on a whim, though I never had the chance to actually use it. I'm glad this beach trip has given me an excuse to put it on. It looks good on her too. The piece that covers so little skin, it sure was expensive. But no, now's not the time to think about price tags. Came here to have fun. So what do you think? I turned this way and that like a model at a photo shoot. The bikini is black, which might be a little too gothic for my liking, but all the cute frills make up for it. This bikini shows off quite a bit of skin, but it's not overly skimpy. It should be perfect for the warm weather. It's kind of what a bikini is supposed to do. Or not really, maybe it's not really supposed to show off skin, but it isn't really supposed to hide it either. Hijiri, however, looks less than impressed. She's frowning, her lips pursed, in that quintessentially Hijiri-esque manner of hers. Sometimes I forget she has the ability to make under expressions with that stony something of hers. Sorry, I can't read it really. She really is like a Jesus statue. Only fine. Hijiri shrugs. Do you talk to her very often? Don't you get along? Because you're a writer and she's an artist? Never said that. He decides when presses one hand to her brow. That's kind of stupid to keep the tracksuit on when you're on the beach. Hijiri glances about surreptitiously and begins to undress. She pulls down her baggy pants and unzips her jacket, but she doesn't cast it aside. I can see the top of Hijiri's polka dot swimsuit peeking out from between her jersey, and a flash of smooth brown skin, but her arms remain draped in folds of fabric. Seems like a bit of a shame. What are you taking the rest of? Hijiri shakes her head. Even with the sunscreen? Hijiri and I took care to coat our skin in sticky sunscreen back in the car, before we subjected ourselves to the sun's UV rays. No offense to people, but she's a bit dark skinned, or so darker skinned. Maybe I'm wrong, and please tell me if I am. But ain't that really more or less as an protection or so against the sun? Like the body have created its own type of protection by making the skin darker. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I've heard something of that so at some point, or something that's why it is darker, like on some in Africa or so. It's kind of like a natural protection against the sun. Well, I can't believe that. Hijiri scouts. Oops, guilty as charged. Then can I warn my way out of this? Maybe some good old-fashioned denial will do the trick. No, I wasn't. Darn. Doesn't look like Hijiri's buying it. I'm not really that transparent. Hijiri bends as she speaks to extract one of the beach towels from the hamper I brought with me. I guess that's a bag. He spreads it on the golden sand beneath a parasol, then sinks down upon it. Hey, that was pretty cute. I do have a question though. Don't you want to come swimming with me? Not particularly, no. I take it you don't like swimming then? Hijiri's quick reply doesn't come as much of a surprise. I should have expected as much, really. Given her general aversion to all forms of physical activity. Hijiri grits her teeth together. Sorry. Hell, huh? I smile, amused. I think you might be exaggerating just a little. It's not like you'll be crushed by burning rocks or eaten by demonic animals. I don't know if there are any around Japan, but have you ever heard about sharks? But if you don't want to swim, I won't try to force you. What are you going to do in the meantime? Exist. Anything else? You're not being very descriptive here. Hijiri rolls her eyes upward to the shaded underside of a flower-shaped parasol. The dull sound of volleyball being smacked carries over to us on the breeze, mingled with the cawing of the gulls and the petulant cries of a whiny child. Do you want to move a blanket? Hijiri makes a dismissive shooting gesture with her hand. I feel a bit bad about leaving Hijiri behind, but if she really doesn't mind, then... Alright, I'll see you later. Is that because you care about me? Oh, so that's what you meant. I guess that teach me to get my hopes up. I think that is a good place for this video, so hope you liked it, and if you did so, leave a like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!